I love to hear that they want to come back. In Chicago, we had so many places where we got like so many choices. And for me to have these people come back for the second time, third time, or become my regulars, and that brings me a lot of joy. There is few dishes that people likes to always come back and ask for. Baked cavatelli, it's a homemade pasta. We make it with the fresh ricotta cheese and melted mozzarella, and of course the Sicilian rice balls. This is one of the best sausage and peppers I hear from people. Not from me, don't take it from me, take it from the customers. They're the best judges. And at the end, actually, I approach them, I go like, I hope you enjoy everything. How was everything? And they go like, it was great. I never thought of that what's gonna be this good. And that's when that makes me feel comfortable, made me feel good, because I go like, okay, that's the purpose.
So Jeff, you say that Gio's Cafe in Bridgeport is the best. Tell us why you chose it.
Well, before we do that, I'm a little done with the wine here. And I called in and checked to make sure we're BYOB at check, please, and you are.
That is.
And since we're talking about a BYOB, I brought some local beer from Half Acre, Daisy Cutter.
Nobody's ever brought in their own beer here.
Well, I'm a new guy to the
First
show.
time for everything, right?
Yeah. Alpina, can I offer you one?
I will take one.
All right,
Thank
here
you.
you are.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you.
Yes.
You are welcome.
So we've
you.
established that
Pete?
Gio's is BYOB.
There's no time for stupid questions. Give me one.
All right. I find that BYOBs have to rely on their food.
Okay.
So I
And
love
Gio's
that.
is this kind of place.
Gio's is great. It's right in the middle of a neighborhood. There's nothing else there for food. And you walk in and I hate the line like this because it's been said on the show, but you're literally in somebody's kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Pete, we sent you over to Gio's. What'd you think?
Well, I knew this was a restaurant inside of a deli, but somehow I didn't process that it is literally a restaurant in the middle
15
of a
tables.
deli. But I mean, just checkered tablecloths, and you're surrounded by the freezers of their pastas and their other fresh food offerings on the walls, and you just never in a million years would guess that a little deli with a few tables in the middle of it would be serving these custom seafood and pasta and chicken dishes. It was such an unexpected surprise.
So you're pleasantly surprised.
I was very pleasantly
Yeah.
surprised.
So Reese,
Great.
you agree?
Definitely a pleasant surprise. I had no idea that I was going to be in for that kind of treat. I'm one of those people, I go in and I'm looking for the tablecloth and all of the frou-frou
She likes
things.
it fancy.
Yeah.
And I get there and I'm going, oh my goodness, what is this place?
Yeah.
And it's a delightful thing. I'm with a friend from New York and he said, oh no, this is common all the time. Every time you go to a restaurant in New York,
Yeah.
it's also a store and they have all the products, and so this is normal. And the food was definitely a treat.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. The last time I was there, I was sitting right next to the store, I mean, it's literally like they have stuff on the store, and
Yeah.
then they have this thing called hot pizza relish. And it's just giardiniera basically pureed, or petite diced. I'm like, oh, I'll take one of those and
You're doing your grocery
add it to
shopping.
the bill, please. Yeah. And then they have frozen section where you can get homemade cavatelli and homemade tiramisu and cannolis and all these different things.
All right, so let's talk about food. What did we order while we were there? Pete, let's start with you.
And we started off with the arancini, which is the Italian rice ball, and I'd never had one in my life, and I want one every day now.
And Jeff, you had never had it
Ridiculous.
either.
I hadn't had it either, and I was there a few years back, and I kept looking over at the table next to me. I'm like, what is that? What is that? And this little old lady's like, are you looking at our arancini? And I'm like, I don't know. Is that what it's called? And she said, yeah, it's a rice pastry, and it's stuffed with spinach and cheese. I'm like, oh, that sounds good. What to order? She said, no, here. She cut a piece off for us.
You've got that sweet face that people would give their.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, yeah. She just wanted to get rid of me. She's like, she's like, get rid of this guy. Yeah.
So you had the arancini. What else?
We basically split 3 different pasta dishes. We had a baked cavatelli that was really good. There was a chicken fettuccine special of the day. And then another person just got a simple spaghetti dish, and they were all really good. My only regret is that I didn't get one of their deli sandwiches. I mean, I saw people around me, it was lunchtime when we went, ordering these like amazing looking sandwiches. And I mean, this is a deli after all. I can't wait to go back so I can actually try some of those sandwiches because they just looked out of this world.
Go back.
What are some of your favorite sandwiches?
Obviously, the Italian beef, the Italian panini, which is kind of their hoagie sandwich, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
Or actually, I'll have the sausage and peppers appetizer. as a lunch.
I played it safe with the fried calamari, and boy, was it good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I mean, they knew just how to do it right.
So did you get another size of calamari?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there was a special with lasagna squares of vodka sauce and spinach,
sauce.
and
You
it
like
was
lasagna.
huge.
Yeah.
It was so good. But
Yeah.
then my friend tried the shrimp scampi.
Okay.
And I didn't know that the shrimps were going to literally be this big. I mean, they were prawns. And when I say it was so good, to the point where I started to taste my friend's food, and I said, well, here, switch plates with me for a second.
Yeah.
I'll give it back, I promise. And we just kind of went back and forth, just swapping food.
Great.
It was so
We're all
good.
going there afterwards, huh?
Yeah.
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So Pete, how was your service?
The service was really good. It was really kind of no frills. But I mean, we brought a bottle of wine since it is a BYOB, and without hesitation, they immediately acknowledged the bottle of the wine, came out ready to cork it open for us and bring the glasses. I mean, very attentive, I would say.
So Reese, if you were to return to Gio's, who are you going to bring this time?
Gio's is the place that you go for lunch. You grab all your coworkers, put them in the car, and say, hey guys, I've got a place that has some of the best sandwiches and food that you're going to enjoy for lunch. And it's true Italian. So if you eat there for lunch, you are going to be super tired afterwards, and
Yeah.
you may not get any
Yeah.
work done. So go on a Friday when you've got, the rest of the day you can take off.
I was useless that afternoon.
That's funny.
All right, Jeff, you recommended Gio's Cafe. Sum it up for us.
You can walk into Gio's, you can do your grocery shopping, you can have a great meal, and you'll definitely go again.
All right, Pete.
It is the quintessential neighborhood joint, and it's classic Chicago through and through.
All right, Reese.
You took my words right out of my mouth. Yeah, it's definitely the neighborhood joint, and it's not going to be all, big razzle-dazzle, but it'll definitely hit the spot.
All right, well, you can try the deli sandwiches for yourself at Gio's Cafe, 2724 South Lowe, 312-225-6368. They're open for lunch and dinner Monday through Saturday. Reservations are accepted for large parties only. Alcohol is BYOB, and the average tab per person is $20.